You broke up with her or him. Now what? Or you got your heart broken. He came or she came and said, I don't want to do this anymore. And they broke up with you. It's over. Now what? Those first few days, first few months could be very difficult. I want to share with you what I think you need to do after a breakup. Come. Hey, what's up? Thank you for joining this video and I appreciate you for watching this. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you give it a like. Don't just like it in your head, like it physically. And if it's your first time watching me on YouTube, please subscribe to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notification so you get the videos first. And one of the things I enjoy the most is your comments. So please make sure you leave a comment or two, whether you agree to some of the things I've shared with you or you disagree. As long as you're sharing it respectfully, I'm Gucci. All right, so let's get into this. What do you do after a breakup? You know, you either broke up with someone broke up with you. Now what? What's next? In this video, I want to share with you what I think you need to do after a breakup. You may say, oh, I'm breaking up with her or I'm breaking up with him. You know, I'm going to be at peace. I'm going to feel relieved. Yeah, for some time, but then you begin to think about them, think about the things you do, and then that hurts. That experience, that memory begins to hurt. So here are the things I think you need to do after a breakup. And I'm going to be looking at it from both perspectives. All right, let's go. So number one, create space away from the person and time for you to heal. This is because breakups in itself hurts, not pleasant. And if somebody has declared to you that they don't want to be in a relationship with you anymore, even though you love them and you don't necessarily feel the same way they do in terms of not wanting to continue the relationship anymore, you need to respect their decision and give them the space and give yourself time to heal. And also, if you're the one breaking up with someone, you've gone to declare to someone, hey, I don't want to do this anymore. These are my reasons. You need to give that person space and give yourself space actually away from that person and give yourself and most importantly, the person time to heal from the bad news. This bomb of an experience. Give them time to heal from it. Number two, closure. Get closure. Okay, now a lot of people think when we talk about closure, when you hear the word closure, you're thinking you need to go chase down the reason why. You know, the reason why this person is breaking up with you. You need to go chase understanding, to try to get the understanding. Why is this person? That is not closure. I am of the opinion that you need to get closure. But what closure am I talking about? In my context, in my opinion, closure equals two things. Closure equals acceptance plus walking away. So what I mean by acceptance is you need to accept, you need to be resolute within yourself that this has happened. This person has broken up with me. They don't want to be with me anymore. Accept it for what it is. Whether you agree with the reasons or you disagree with the reasons. Whether you saw it coming or you didn't see it coming. Accept, and it's very difficult. And I know saying it out loud, even I know it's very difficult, but you need to do it. You need to do it. Okay, but you need to do it, honestly. You need to accept that it's happened. It's an experience in your life, something that it's just like any other experience in your life, it has happened. And you need to walk away. So, you know, when you think about closing a door, when you think about closing access to a room, you actually shut the door. You don't keep looking in the door, looking in the room to see what's in there. That's not closure. In this context, closure is you accepting it and then walking away, closing that door, closing that chapter of your life, closing it and say, okay, this is done, moving on. Embrace the memories. Okay, so let me explain this one. See, life in itself is not a lesson that you get tested on. It's a test that you get a lesson from. That's sinking. And so when you experience things with someone, the good and the bad are part of the lesson you got from the test, which is life. So I always advise everybody, regardless of what happens to you, embrace it. Embrace the memories. Don't let those memories become an anchor for your anger or an anchor for your depression. Don't remember how he was giving you from the back. He was, tearing it up from the back, and then that makes you cry. Or you remember how she was, giving you guap 3,000 or sloppy top or whatever, and then that just turns your world upside down. You're completely depressed. Don't do that to yourself. Embrace it, enjoy it, and remember those things as they are, and embrace them. Don't, some people always ask this question, what do you do with the pictures and the videos from a previous relationship? My opinion is, if they hurt you, okay, yeah, delete them. But if you can, embrace them, keep them, remember them. Oh, we went to Egypt here, we went to South Africa here, we did this, we did that. Now I understand that sometimes it might tether you to the person, and this might come with a bit of maturity to do, but at the very least, the memories that you have, they don't just disappear. You sound like this is not Men in Black. Embrace it. Number 4, occupy your mind. What I mean by that is, you see, relationship, innately are habits. The things you do within the relationship over time become part of you, become a habit. When you break that, or when someone breaks it, there's a void, right? The kissing, the good morning calls, the good night calls, the FaceTime for hours, the sex every Saturday, whatever, those things are gone now. So there's a void within you. There's absolutely a void within you. And can lead, with the void just left unattended to, can leave you open to depression, leave you open to anger, So I would suggest that you occupy your mind. Find new habits. Find things that would help you, keep you away from thinking, about the breakup. Remember what I said about space and time? How you can create space is finding new habits. How you can create time for yourself is occupying yourself in other things. So, I'll suggest some things. Going to the gym. Get back into the gym, work out, because, get your mind, get your heart, get your body moving, staying active. And I would say don't shy away from going out and meeting new people, creating new relationships and having new interactions with other people. Take your time. Let me explain this one simply by saying, hurt people hurt people. If you don't take time to heal and you go back into another relationship, there are one or two things that can happen. One, you can get into that new relationship and hurt them. Number 2 thing that could happen is you could compromise your standards just because you want to be in another relationship. So take your time. Now, I understand for women, this might be challenging. And let's just be honest here. Let's be frank. Women's biological clock ticks faster than for men, And let's say you're 33, you're 35, and you just came out of a relationship of 6 years or 5 years. You've spent all this time with this person. Now the person is broken up with you, or you've broken up with them. Now you're by yourself. And you're listening to me, you're hearing me say, take your time. Well, how much time? Well, the simple answer is this. As much time that you need to heal. If what you need to do is to speed up the process of healing, then go do it. But don't mistake healing for a timed thing where, it takes about 6 months to heal or 1 year to heal. No. It takes the time it takes to heal. But you can speed it up. How? Therapy, occupying your mind, closure, like I mentioned, accepting it's happened and walking away. And that would help you heal. Don't be afraid of being in a relationship. Or don't be afraid of the thought of being in a relationship. Now, this just means that you've healed or you're healing. I have a video out there, 7 signs that indicates to you that you're ready to be in a relationship. And the number 8 sign in that video is this, actually, where you're no longer afraid to be in a relationship. Now, it's perfect in this context because after a breakup, sometimes we dread the relationships. We dread being with the opposite sex, like fear men, fear women, especially if the breakup is as a result of something bad that they did, and you had to put your foot down and exit the relationship, right? Part of the healing process, I should say, part of the healing process is getting over that hump of being afraid of going into another relationship. I understand relationships are risky because you don't know the outcome of that relationship. You don't know what it's going to lead to. And that makes it a lot more difficult to get into another relationship after a breakup. So my suggestion is heal, give yourself some time to heal, and make sure you are no longer afraid of being in a relationship. Okay, people, thank you so much. I have come to the end of this video and I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something new from this video. Like I always say, I'm not a relationship expert, but I have a wealth of knowledge and experience, and I have a talk show on Instagram where I talk about these things, and I've learned from other people's experience because I talk to them, right? So you don't have to agree with some of the things I've said, and if you do agree with them, sure, hit the like button, and but if you don't agree or you agree, either way, leave a comment in the comment section so I know your thoughts as well. And if this is your first time joining me on YouTube, subscribe to the channel and hit that bell notification. And lastly, just want to share with you, I have actually talked about this breakup subject extensively. I've talked about what you need to do before, what you need to do when you're breaking up with someone, what you need to do now. I'm talking about what you need to do after a breakup. So check it out. Please check it out. Check those videos out. The links will be in the description, and I hope you enjoy them.